Hello, I'm Nicholas Teale, linguistic professional and job seeker, here to talk today about the autistic experience with employment and how you can let your interests lead throughout the process. That's the real me. He's a bit quiet, really self-conscious about authenticity during the job application process, and worried about his job being a detriment to developing his special interests such as languages or music. That might be how you're feeling if you're anything like me, which I'm sure all autistic people are. So hopefully this video will help you navigate the job search process better. Ready to start this, Nick? So first off, let's talk about the job search process. For many autistic people, it's not just about finding and holding a job, but being fulfilled in that job. You likely have many special, unique interests and skills that can lead you toward your ideal job. That's actually a valid point. My love of languages is easily and obviously marketable, and something I've been able to expand on during Corona. 但是我也一样的时间玩电脑游戏. But that's not always true. In some cases, self-employment may even be a better option. But don't sell yourself short just yet. Think about marketing yourself based on the skills or abilities going into your special interests. For example, one of my majors was music, which in fact requires a lot of skills companies are looking for, like adaptability to new technologies and software. I've continued to use all this tech professionally and personally. And during one of my college internships, I applied this competency to learn Wondershare Filmora so I could make innovative, groundbreaking videos like this one. Or maybe you're just entering the job market. I used to have a job at a theme park. It wasn't directly tied to my special skills or interests, but I did have opportunities to speak Spanish or Arabic with our guests, or to entertain them with singing when the rides broke down. Mate, you're literally the only one who doesn't like the sound of my voice. You know that, right? Especially if you're autistic, parts of the interview and job process may feel like you're not presenting your true self. Even getting the interview requires a lot of marketing on the application that may seem like trivial nonsense. Due to application volume, many hiring managers search resumes and cover letters for keywords, rather than going through the whole thing. Because of that, you'll get a lot of mileage out of just putting the qualities the job description looks for in your application and resume. I know he thinks it's stupid and plagiaristic, but it works. This includes the abstract generic descriptors like strong judgment and good instincts, task and process-oriented, attention to detail, can operate according to policies and procedures. Then you'll want to elaborate on how you've developed those skills in work or life. For autistic people, this may be difficult since some of us may have struggled at jobs in the past, or may be struggling to get into the workforce at all. You may feel you're being inauthentic about presenting yourself. But let's be honest, no one is completely authentic in the job market, autistic or otherwise. People have anger issues, people have bad attitudes with their coworkers and other problems that don't get brought up in interviews. What's important is presenting yourself well and having the right attitude and confidence going in. You'll have to decide how best to represent yourself. Which brings us to... If you've been job hunting, you've probably seen this form, the voluntary self-identification of disability. Legally, your answers on this form can't be held against you for employment, but if a company is violating that law, that can be hard to prove, especially in a competitive job market. If you're wondering how to deal with that, you're not alone. I broached this topic recently at a panel on autism and employment, and some of our audience members had wrestled with the same question. Ultimately, you'll have to decide which answer you feel most comfortable with, but other attendees have had success not mentioning autism on the application and then bringing it up after the process is complete. Even then you might decide not to bring it up. Like I said, companies mainly want to know you can handle yourself professionally during the interview process. If you can handle that, it'll go a long way to being successful at the job. So that should be all the advice you'll ever need to help advance your career. The job market's going to be different for everyone depending on their strengths, background, and interests, but hopefully this will be a good roadmap and a jumping point to future success. Best of luck in the search, and I'll see you next time.